Hey, welcome. Y'all tuned in to another edition of Homage Speaks. What will homages do? Homage is paid. And right now, Jerry West is up to his usual tricks again, trying to turn water into wine. I got my main man, Bo Falaren, aka Bo Knows, with me tonight, and we gonna jump right into it. Bo, say what's up to the people.
What up? What up? What up, people? What up, good work?
Hey, look, let's dive right into it. I'm one of the people who believe that Jerry West came to the Clippers for a reason, and that reason was to shake it up, rebuild something because the formula that they had going with the regime that they had in place was not there. And one thing we know about Jerry West, he move in silence. He do it on his own watch. He make the moves that he needs to make without consulting with a whole bunch of people. Get the job done. We all know that the Clippers gave Blake Griffin a deal that only the Clippers was going to give him. Blake Griffin has been an injury-prone player since he entered the game. I don't think he's played two straight back-to-back seasons in his entire career. Though he's a great talent, but the guy don't block shots. The guy don't get rebounds. Only thing he do is dunk. His playmaking has improved. His jump shot has improved, but he's still no longer the premier power forward in this game. He probably can. You can say he's top five, but who cares if he's not Anthony Davis or that type of player? He's nothing, and that's what he's supposed to be right now. And Jerry West, man, look here, man. I don't know if y'all don't appreciate what a good GM look like, but for that man to get rid of that damn contract, not even a full season in there. Oh man, that was amazing. He just dodged $200 million contract. Chris Paul will holler at you. Go ahead and go trade. You would buy, save me some money. Blake Griffin, you save me some money. DeAndre Jordan, let you start talking crazy. Your ass out of here too. They're not about to get Jerry West is not about to give players who don't deserve the max that kind of money. He built Golden State with Steph Curry being the best player on the team, making the least amount of money. So one thing I think he's going to try to duplicate is something similar to that. I know everybody talking that Lou Will and DeAndre Jordan, but I really think it's a situation where they're trying to retool and not rebuild. They're just trying to retool. I think Tobias Harris is a fine player. Combine that with Lou Will and 3,000, and they can get some work done. I mean, they're still gonna be right where they at, but that's a good team. That's not a bad team. And they got three players. Then they add Avery Bradley at 2. Bye-bye, Austin. He shouldn't be starting no more. Bo, what you think about that?
I mean, it was a great move by Jerry West getting rid of Blake Griffin contract. I think they're gonna get rid of DeAndre Jordan next. I don't know for who, but I mean, great move. I mean, before Blake Griffin and DeAndre or Chris Paul, like, let's be real, who wanted to play for the Clippers? I mean, where was they at before those three got there? So I mean, they retooling. I mean, you got to get what you can get right now. If you're going to trade Lou Will, you need to get rid of him now because it's the hottest he ever going to be. So
how does Lou Will has been?
So you got to get what you can get for Lou. I mean, getting that first round draft pick was the real key. I mean, but I'm not biased on what Detroit did. I like what they did because at the end of the day, you got Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond under contract for the next 3 years.
They locked up.
If you could try to build around them, I could see that. I mean, he's in the East now. It ain't that hard to come out the East, especially if LeBron league. But it's also sources saying that the Clippers gonna try to get LeBron to something, so they're gonna have the money. We'll see. But
the Clippers, I've been on wax from day one. Me and Courtney talk about this all the time. Jerry West is in LA. Everybody was talking about LA going to LeBron going to the Clippers. To the Lakers. No, he is not going to go over there and deal with LeVar, Lonzo weak ass, and then he got to deal with the personality of Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He won't run nothing over there. Let's just be clear. LeBron James has been in charge since he's been back in the game. He's not going to run nothing when he comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. They run that. Mm-hmm. Bro, you're not bigger than the Lakers. You ain't Kobe. You ain't Magic. You can cancel Christmas. We'd love to have you, but we ain't have you. Paul George is looking like he's getting more and more comfortable in Oklahoma City. And I think personally, Paul George should stay with Russell. I think they can do some magical things at the 1 and 2 guard position in the NBA. They definitely can come from that top spot that you just love your Warrior boy to be there. But Jerry West, if he do accept LeBron James, it's gonna be on Jerry West's terms. It's gonna be a get down or get laid down type situation. But I really think it behooves LeBron to just stay right where he at, where he got total control, retool the roster, get rid of do what he can with this trade deadline coming up to get rid of the Iman Shumpert, the Shannon Fry, the Kevin Love if he can get rid of. But I probably would try to keep Kevin Love. I don't know what kind of caliber forward that you could get at Kevin Love's price. I mean, he's still a productive player. He's giving you 18 and 9 right now, but before Isaiah came back, he was giving you 20 and 10 last year. He gave you 20 and 11, I believe. So he's still a solid basketball player, but they got to get rid of the J.R. Smiths. I like Iman. He just can't stay healthy. Iman's a fine player. He just can't stay healthy, and you got to make the decisions like that. I see that's one thing I think the Clippers end up winning in that situation because we all know the truth about Blake Griffin. When you need him, he ain't gonna be there. He always hurt. He always got some nagging injury. It's not his fault. Everybody can't take the LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't taking that LeBron's cream and rubbing it on them and rehealing their body and retooling their body.
What I think, Jerry West, the next thing I think he's going to try to do is if he can get rid of DeAndre Jordan and Lou Williams, he would take Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson if he can get their Brooklyn pick. You will take over them contracts if you can get their Brooklyn pick, and I think that's what he's going to try to do next. And I mean, if you Cleveland, do you do that? Do you do that? Do you don't do that? Because you don't know if LeBron's going to stay after this year.
If Cleveland give away that pick, then they are on their way to being what they used to be prior to LeBron getting them. And that's trash. LeBron James got the upper hand. He signed a contract. He don't have to extend nothing. LeBron James is really, I don't fault him at all for not signing. He is trying to change the game. He is teaching people the game. So you don't be accustomed. You don't be locked into a deal. No, bro, I got 2 years. Russell Westbrook just did it. I signed for 3 years. I got a 2-year 2-year agreement on the 3rd year. I can opt out. So around that time, that's when you offered me my money. Then when you offered me my money, shit, boy, I couldn't turn down 220. Hell yeah, I'm staying. You know what I'm saying? Can't turn it down. Same as James Harden. LeBron James changed the game. They gave him that contract. They made him the highest paid player in the league. He got a 2-year deal. He could opt out. At the end of the first day, he opted in. So right now he feeling the obligation of his contract. We ain't got to talk about that. I ain't got to re-sign with y'all. I ain't got to commit long terms. I don't have to do that. And no, in LeBron James' case, no shit need. I need to see what y'all gonna do before I know what I'm gonna do. That's just what it is. I don't really see anything wrong with that. That's just my personal opinion. If you wanted something different, you should have got a different contract. Period.
I agree with you. But Jerry West, he have to get something for DeAndre Jordan before he leaves or something. You just can't let him walk away for nothing. You got to get something back for that.
I know Jerry West. Jerry West is having a conversation with them right now. I think trading Blake Griffin today woke DeAndre Jordan ass up because you might because your ass can get up out of here. I ain't got no problem with getting you up out of here. Make no mistake about it. You can go too. Everybody for sale. Blake Griffin just got 170 million.
Yeah.
Bye. But I think that was a great move for the Clippers. Like I said, as far as a managerial standpoint, let's just be clear here. They made the playoffs. They was going out in the first round, second round at best. LeBron James got the organization by the balls, and Jerry West don't roll like that. So you're not gonna have him by the balls. You just can't do it. He's gonna have control. He's gonna make sure he makes the right decision. Just like we was talking earlier today. He's the one who decided Harrison Barnes ain't getting them. Harrison Barnes, you want what? Hell no. Somebody else gonna pay you. I'm not paying you that. I think you'll find but we're not finna give you no $80 million. What have you done for me lately? Guess what? Draymond Green, as important as Draymond Green was, if that boy that had that defensive player of the year, them all defensive team, he wouldn't have got that bread like that either.
Yeah.
He would have been at 60, 75 million dollar mark, and bro, you're not in the position to turn that kind of money down. You got to keep that. And you got to stay in a situation where you thrive.
Hey, I got a sleeper trade out there though. Don't be surprised if Jerry West trade DeAndre Jordan and Lou Williams to Portland for CJ McCollum. Remember I told you that. That's just my sleeper trade. Portland won them. And Lou Williams ain't CJ McCollum, but he ain't that much of a fall off. Only thing different is
but let me ask you this. Just to counter that, they got a trade right now. I mean, they pay CJ McCollum $100-some million too. How about trading for Lou Williams? I'm talking about Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard won't out. He want to be in a bigger market. Send him out.
Yeah, you could do that, but I think as your superstar, I think if you can get DeAndre in there, they'll keep Dame Lillard over CJ McCollum. Not saying it's a good move, but he do want out. But
if he want out,
if you want out, get him out.
If he want out, get him out.
Get him out.
Get the best deal that you can for him. And Lou Will and DeAndre Jordan would be the best deal for them.
I think CJ McCollum can play point. I really do.
CJ McCollum plays point for them a lot. What they do, they change the guard position. Those guys get it done at a unique level. Kind of like how I wanted Russell Westbrook and Victor Oladipo to do last year, but they just couldn't get it. They swap off the point guard roles all the time in the game. If you get a chance to watch Portland, you get a chance to watch two guards who are comfortable playing with each other. They feed off each other. One guy running the offense, the other guy getting the buckets, vice versa. They do that the entire game. And don't be surprised now. Avery Johnson, Isaiah Thomas had a lot of success the last 2 years. Don't be surprised if they bring that boy back to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And put them two back together again and see what they can get.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see that.
I can see that. Like you said, I can see DeAndre Jordan and Lou Williams for Dame Lillard or CJ McCollum. Especially if you can get Dame Lillard, that might be able to get you Paul George in the summer. They wanted him anyway in Portland.
I personally think that Paul George is a fine player, and I think coming to LA, coming home with the type of personality that he has, it won't work. He needs to stay far as they need to stay as far away from home as possible. Oklahoma City, good organization. Sam Presti is going to always put a good product forward. They're never going to be a trash team. They build their teams the right way through the draft. I just think they hopefully they learn from their mistake and they let James Harden get up out of there. I just felt like that was one of the worst moves in the history of the franchise.
I think it's Paul George's ego, though. I don't think he want to be Robin. I think he want to be Batman. I don't think he want to be Robin. So that's the only. He need to say OKC because he ain't got to focus on nothing but basketball. Let's be real. It ain't nothing to do with OKC but play basketball.
Well, at the same time, I done been down there, boy. And right, there's nothing going on down there in Oklahoma City. But at the same time, I just got to be honest with you. And I got to be as transparent with you as possible. Paul George is not a superstar.
I know that.
He's not a superstar. He's never going to be a superstar. He's a star player in this league. He got tremendous amount of talent. He's showing promise in the first real year since his injury. Because we know year 2 is the year. Mm-hmm. Year one, you out there just feeling yourself, making sure you can still go. But now he's starting to go. He got full confidence in that leg. Now he out there playing his game and doing what he do. And the Thunder did take a huge blow with Roberson. They got to get somebody in there that can help them, and they got to get some key reserve players because outside of Ray Felton and Jeremiah Grant, they got nothing. They got absolutely nothing coming off their bench. And
I can see the Thunder trying to get a Wesley Matthews or a Wilson Chandler type player.
They need somebody like that. I would love for them to get Wesley Matthews or Wilson Chandler type player. Avery Bradley would have been the top choice.
Yeah, I thought they was going to get him. I honestly did.
That definitely would have been the top choice. But make no mistake about it, Jerry West is up to something. Jerry West is on the move. He clearing the decks. Right now, Houston got the only one under contract is James Harden. They can do what they can to try to bring LeBron James to Houston. They can try to do what they bet to bring Melo down there to keep Chris Paul. But in all retrospect, I think the Los Angeles Clippers might be the move. I think the Clippers are about to get a new arena as well. So this thing could get interesting.
Okay, one more question: do they place Tobias Harris at the 3 or the 4?
Um, I
Because they
think
like the young boy. They like the boy Montrezl Harrell. That's another reason why they got rid of Blake Griffin.
yeah, he's
Because he been balling this year.
well. You know the good thing about Tobias Harris is that he can play both. So
Yeah,
they get a chance to fill him out, and they can see where he go.
yeah.
They can see where he go. But going forward, man, I think it's going to get interesting. I think Ken Bazemore played a good game tonight. I heard his name around some stuff, but
He getting paid. He getting paid too, though.
to me he outplayed Jimmy Butler. I watched him play tonight. I watched him with my own eyes. He outplayed Jimmy Butler.
Ken Bazemore would be a great pickup for the Thunder. Great pickup.
He could get him something. He could get him something.
I think he getting paid too much. So how much he getting? He getting like 80?
No, I think he is at 70. But you got to look at it now with the new TV deals. That's equivalent to like a player getting 50 or 40.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he can.
Mm-hmm.
D Wade, Avery Bradley come off the bench, man. We're gonna get in there because D Stanfield over there, he dreaming. I can't wait till he talking about Bo. He is really dreaming right now. But it's been real, y'all. I hope y'all found this as entertaining as I did. Because me and Bo, we low key, we got good chemistry together. That's my guy. Y'all gonna catch us soon acting a fool. I wish I could have got to y'all earlier today when this thing first happened, when he called my phone. It done died down. It done died down. So now we could just understand what just happened. And that's Jerry West working magic and doing what he do. But with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. And this marks another edition of Homie Speaks.
Peace and love.
What's up?